baseball now from beautiful Lone Depot Park in Miami, Florida. Today we've got a contest out of the National League East between the Atlanta Braves and the Miami Marlins. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's Marlins baseball on the show. Next. Sandy Alcantara gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this matchup. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, this guy lives and dies with one pitch, and that's that powerhouse sinker. Guys often relate it to like trying to hit a bowling ball. When it's good, it's usually at the knees and below, and he's really easy to figure out if he's going to be on. If in the first inning you see a steady diet of ground balls and keeping his infielders involved, there's a pretty good chance he's going to have a rock-solid game.
So here is Eddie Rosario. He will lead this one off today. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. He's got it. And that's out number one. Next, it'll be Freddie Freeman. His prior history in this matchup, he's just 2 for 9. First pitch on the way.
That's out.
The mercury still rising here at the ballpark. 93 degrees, our game time temperature. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. Freeman is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah. Well,
now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Sanchez is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. First offering on its way. In there, 0-1. Albies with a 1-1 count now. The 1-1.
Ball, that's out.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line, out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch.
hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
Just starting things out here in South Florida. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
He's around first, heading for two. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with two away on a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
So now to the plate, Austin Riley. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Albies at second with two down. That nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. A swing and a miss and a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Two-out double left stranded. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Max Fried, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, getting a look at lefty Max Fried, and man, has this guy come a long way in a short time. This guy's as good a left-handed starting pitcher as there is in the game. Smooth gas, 95 to 97 miles an hour. Good overhand curveball. He'll mix the steady diet of changeups in. When he starts to put all three of those pitches together, look out. We're looking at one of the top left-handed pitchers in all of baseball.
Miguel Rojas is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. One and one to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. In his career against this pitcher, he's just 2 for 9. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman.
Next to dig in, Jazz Chisholm. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Jesus Aguilar is at the plate as he watches ball one. 2 out, nobody on. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there is any intent behind that.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Next, here is Brian Anderson. Lifetime in this matchup. He's got 4 hits and 10 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. 1-0 the count. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit hard on the ground at third. Scooped up over to Albies covering at second, and that'll. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Jorge Soler. Here's the first pitch to him.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Behind 0-2 now. Got him.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
To the plate now, Adam Duvall. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
Fouled off. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Here's another 2-2. Drilled down the line. in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting seventh.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Heading out towards shallow right. Sanchez will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We go to the bottom of the second, no score. Ready now for the Marlins, Jesus Sanchez, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. First delivery to him. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches
No
later
ball,
in the
2
game.
strikes.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
No, that's
And he
ball.
missed with it. It's 1-2. And he had him set up perfectly there, as he's not even close to touching that pitch. And on 4 pitches, he becomes out number
Batting
1.
sixth. No left fielder.
Next to hit, Brian De La Cruz. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strikes.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. Throw into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Batting seventh. The center fielder, Louis Brinson.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. The 0-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Soler is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. Striding in is Jorge Alfaro. Runner in scoring position with Serrano. First pitch on its way, and he fouls this one off. 0-1 count. Here it is.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
The count.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
This is a huge at-bat right here. He wants to get this guy and have the pitcher lead off next inning without question.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left for Miami. We'll move to the third with no score. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson, the first at bat here in the inning. Here's the pitch. Dansby Swanson is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one. It's strike 1. And it's fouled away.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Hit out towards second. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little Billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
Stepping in now, Max Fried, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Swanson gets his lead at first, nobody out. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
1-2 now to the Braves pitcher. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
Into the box, Eddie Rosario. No balls and a strike to count. Rosario behind with an 0-2 count.
Nope.
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Third inning, no score to this point. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Now at the plate, Freddie Freeman flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
First pitch on the way. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Sandy Alcantara.
The pitcher, Sandy Alcantara.
And the pitch. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2
No
now.
ball, 2 strikes.
Fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Again, another foul ball. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. A bouncer to the left side. And there's one down now. Up next, Miguel Rojas hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
0-1 the count. And the pitch. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Heading out towards shallow right. Soler is there, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 2.
So now here is Jazz Chisholm. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the AB on its way. Swing and a miss that time. Strike 1. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We'll head to the 4th. Stepping in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Good way to start it on the outside corner for strike 1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. The pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in, because he looks locked in for this one.
At the plate now, Austin Riley. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
The 1-1 home.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
3-1 to him now. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Fouled off. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And that's the first out. So a runner on second with 1 down now. And that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
And it's fouled away. Now another 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. He's right there. Throw gets him. 2 down. So the next to bat will be Adam Duvall. Grounded out in his last at bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the run is Brinson. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Braves strand 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Stepping up is Jesus Aguilar. Maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check. I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
So he records his 5th strikeout there. Jesus Aguilar becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. And the pitch. First pitch hacking
0-1
here, and that's the first strike. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And another foul ball.
That's the ball.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. So next to hit is Jesus Sanchez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Pitch on the way. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at bat. It's 0-1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Got him swinging in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Pretty painless half. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney. New inning set to get underway, and now it'll be the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
De La Cruz arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. No one on with one down, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. 1-1.
Ball 2. That's ball 3.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Brinson. 2 down. The next to bat for Atlanta, Max Fried. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
After 2 great pitches.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order go the Braves. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going, and he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game, so their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And now here is Brian De La Cruz. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And now the first pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Under this one is Soler, and he'll handle it for the first out.
Now back.
So one down, no one aboard. And up next, the Miami area native, Lewis Brinson. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
The 1-0. Slow roller down the third baseline. But a foul ball, 1-1.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a solo shot for Lewis Brinson as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead.
Awesome swing right there. You never know when that huge moment's going to come in the game. I know there's a little bit left in this one, but certainly they got to feel good about themselves.
Hey, anytime you can put some points on the board, we're not sure if this is going to be the difference in the game or not, but certainly when you get a big swing like that, make the fellas in the dugout feel a lot happier about the way this one's going to turn out at the end.
Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro.
The catcher.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field, and the Marlins have taken a 2-0 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
In now, Sandy Alcantara.
Sandy.
As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher.
2 strikes.
Change of speeds is one of the hardest things that offensive players have to deal with, especially if he's got the arm action working like he does. That pitch was 19 miles an hour slower than the previous pitch.
This pitch is popped up. Darno moving to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Up next from Miami, Miguel Rojas. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 5 innings complete. It's the Marlins 2 and the Braves nothing. Now at the plate here is Eddie Rosario. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. First pitch of the AB on its way. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center, and the Braves have struck for a run. It's now a 2-1 game.
Well, it took long enough, but they're finally on the board. We might look back at this shot as a spark they needed to make their bats come alive. Then again, it might just be a blip on the radar. We'll see how the rest of the game unfolds.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Ozzie Albies is in for the third time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0.
Ooh, that pitch was up and in. That's one of those pitcher's purpose pitches, right? Fastball, something hard up and in. Now he can go down and away if he'd like.
And that one yanked just foul. Another one sent foul. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Fouled away. Not what he wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
So he got him swinging. Ozzie Albies goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So a good job all in all this afternoon, and as it stands, he can only win this one as he departs with a 1-run lead. Dylan Floro is going to get the call in something of a surprising move here as they're bringing in their closer in the 6th inning. First pitch on the way. Austin Riley is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
2-1.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. One for the Braves in the inning, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Marlins 2 and the Braves 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm. Now the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
And now the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Swanson scoops it up on to first, and there are 2 down. Digging in will be Brian Anderson. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. first delivery to him.
Inside ball. Ball 2. Aye.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Big rip at the curveball, but he comes up empty, and it's even at 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Payoff pitch one more time. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Now at the plate is Jesus Sanchez, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Marlins lead 1. They lead it. Now into the box, Jorge Soler, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
2-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Sanchez is there, 1 away. At the plate now is Adam Duvall. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses the zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
He's set and the pitch. Travis d'Arnaud is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. A dive, and he knocks it down. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. So stepping in is Dansby Swanson. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. But tardy on that swing as it's well wide at first. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Fouled off. Ready on 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. but this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Brinson. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. One left for Atlanta. They're down 2-1. So now into the box is Ryan De La Cruz. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses. 1-2. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. Here comes the 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a liner. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And the Marlins have something cooking. It's a leadoff double.
Looking at this, you know he had to be sitting on that pitch because he jumped all over it. Tried to keep him off balance with the old Uncle Charlie, and he was having none of that. Not a bad pitch. He was just waiting for it and blasted a leadoff double.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Chris Martin will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Orlando Arcia is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Lewis Brinson will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Riley is there, and he has it for the out. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Stepping in next, Jorge Alfaro. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down in a way. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
No balls and 1 strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 once more. Popped him up. Albies has a play, and that ends the inning. Doing for the Marlins as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Eddie Rosario is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
And a change up here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch to 0-2. Good change up with some depth.
Here he comes again, 1-2.
Ball 2. I got to count 2 and 2.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And a full count as that misses. It's 3 and 2 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Brinson. And he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in next, Freddie Freeman, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the AB on its way. Bullet back up the middle. Brinson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Our score remains 2-1. A.J. Minter is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 33, A.J. Minter.
Trevor Rogers is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. First pitch of the AB now. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Hit in the air down the right field line. After it is Soler. And he makes the catch in the corner. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Miguel Rojas. He bounced out last time up. First pitch on its way. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left, and it gives the Marlins a 3-1 lead.
Everyone in the home dugout just seemed to breathe a little easier. They're up 2 and only need 3 outs in their bullpen to wrap up the W. It's always nice to work with a little extra wiggle room.
Number 2, second baseman,
At the plate, Jazz Chisholm. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Popped him up. Arcia into shallow left. He gets there, and that's the second out.
up next.
Now to bat, Jesus Aguilar. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 1 for 2. And now the first pitch. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Ball one, as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. Two and one.
Ball two.
And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. But the Marlins tack on one more, courtesy of the solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Braves. It's now 3-1 Miami. So up steps Ozzie Albies. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
One ball,
Swung on and missed, 1-1. Slow grounder to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next up, Jorge Soler. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. On to first, and that's your ball game.
Just a good, clean, crisp game. And a quick one, too, to boot. Great pitching and defense on both sides. Just a couple of key swings made all the difference in this one.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Marlins used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Sandy Alcantara gets the W on the mound. Max Fried pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.